Here we have a problem on composition of two functions. That is, when composition of two functions and the inside function are given, how to find the outside function. So here we have f dot g, that is a composition of two functions f and g, that is equal to 2x positive 3, and also we have the inside function g of x, that is equal to x to the power of 1/3, and we have to find the outside function f of x. So how do you have to solve this one? So for that, first I am taking the composition of two functions, that is f dot g equals to 2x positive 3. Already we know the formula to find the composition of two functions, that is f dot g equals to f of g of x. Okay, so here we have the formula for composition of two functions, that is f dot g. So since f dot g equals to f of g of x, so here this f dot g can be replaced by this f of g of x. Okay, let me write it. F of g of x equals to 2x positive 3. Okay, when I consider the composition of two functions over here, f of g of x, so g of x is inside the square bracket, so it's called the inside function. F is outside of the square bracket, it's called outside function. So that's why I'm saying that we are trying to find the outside function f. Okay, now our aim is to find f of x. Okay, so already we know that g of x equals to x to the power of 1/3. So we can plug in this x to the power of 1/3 for the g of x over here. Then I'm getting f of x to the power of 1/3 equals to 2x positive 3. Okay, almost I got the outside function f, but here we have just x, but here we have x to the power of 1/3. So now what I have to do is I have to get x at this position. So instead of this x to the power of 1/3, how can I get x over here? So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce a new variable for this x to the power of 1/3. That is, I'm introducing a new variable y for this x to the power of 1/3. That is y equals to x to the power of 1/3. So that is, I'm trying to get the outside function in terms of the new variable y. Okay, I have assigned a new variable y for this x to the power of 1/3. Now what I have to do is in this equation, I have to solve for x in terms of y. Okay, now let me do that part separately. So here we have y equals to x to the power of 1/3. Now we have to solve for x in terms of y. So for that, what I have to do is I have to get of the exponent 1/3. So for that, I have to raise both sides to the power of 3. Then we get y cube equals to x to the power of 1/3 whole to the power of 3. Okay, then I'm getting y cube equals to, so here we have base x exponent 1/3, and for the complete stuff again we have the exponent 3. So whenever we have two exponents like this, what we can do is we can multiply the two exponents. Then I'm getting x to the power of 1/3 times 3, then 3 will cancel. I'm getting y cube equals to x. Okay, now I have solved for x in terms of y. So let me write the stuff over here. So in this equation, when I solve for x in terms of y, I'm getting x equals to y cube. Okay, in my next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in this y for the x to the power of 1/3 over here. Then I'm getting f of y equals to 2 times. So this x can be replaced by y cube. Then I'm getting 2y cube positive 3. Okay, now I got the function, outside function f in terms of the variable y. But we have to get the outside function in terms of the variable x. For that, I'm going to replace y on both sides of this function by x. Let me write the stuff over here. So replace y by x. So when I do so, I'm getting f of x equals to, so 2 times. So this y also has to be replaced by x. In that case, I'm getting 2x cube positive 3. Okay, now I got the outside function f of x that is equal to 2x cube positive 3.